down the way. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready once again, Ian Happ. First pitch on its way.
Well.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Line towards center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Souza Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. So far for the Cubbies. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Nico Hoerner.
Nico Hoerner.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
In there, and it's even at 1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Kipnis, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. One there. On to Voit. An inning-ending double play. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. But they're on top 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Wade. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Torres is off at first with 2 away. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
The first baseman, Luke.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Dan Winkler takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
Dan Winkler.
Ready for another shot now, Luke Voigt. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Yanks strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 2-2. This one's flared toward left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch on. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Chad Green takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Green.
Wilson Contreras will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
0-1, no strike.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses, ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And that misses. 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out at the final out before the 9th inning.
Chicago, number 15, Brandon Morrow.
In now, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. The pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. So striding forward now, Steven Souza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steven Souza Jr.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ready with the 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Now back, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Nope. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Craig Kimbrell comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
1-0, 4-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Kimbrell has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Souza is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Kimbrel's ready. First pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Breaking. Last chance for the Yankees. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ryan Yarbrough gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Craig Kimbrel wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.